Hi, this is Thresden, and this is part one of the Elder Scrolls Online Blackwood Prologue. Let me go ahead and find it. It should be in the Crown Store. Under Quest Starters, and the name of the prologue is A Mortal's Touch. I'm a day late getting this video done because I did not expect for it to be up the day that the preview came up on Twitch. So I was a bit surprised at that, and it took me a little while to get this video going, but let's go ahead and do it. A Mortal's Touch. I received a letter from someone claiming to be the dremora, Lyranth. She needs the help of a mortal to investigate the activity of a cult dedicated to Mehrunes Dagon, the Daedric Prince of Destruction and Ambition. The letter claims to be from a dremora who calls herself Lyranth, says she needs my help, that the fate of the world depends on it. When I read the letter, it magically marked a location on my map. I should travel to this location and find Lyranth. Go to the location shown on the map. And it doesn't actually show me. It shows me inside of some dungeon or something. Alright, I believe it's in Stormhaven. Maybe not. Alright, so I'm just going to follow the map directions. Telling me to go to a port, of course.
Trust this one.
As you can see, I'm playing a different character today. This is my Warden character that I used to play the Standard Edition walkthrough from last year.
How may I serve?
Can you arrange passage for me?
It depends where you need to go. This is a working ship. We don't traverse all of Tamriel's seas.
I'm looking for an adventure.
Have you been to Betnik? I can get you there in one piece. Most likely. Probably. Well, no guarantees, though.
What else do you suggest?
Daggerfall. You shall find there everything you need, and then some. There have been a few storms along the way, but nothing we can...
Let's see what else he suggests. Let's try Betnik. I'm not quite sure where this is. I thought it was in Stormhaven, but it's not showing up on the map. Alright, so that's the wrong place.
How may I serve? It depends where you need to go. From here, we travel to Stros Makai. A bit tricky, but we should be able to make it before... Daggerfall.
Maybe Daggerfall. Okay, that did it. So we're probably going to have to ride to wherever this is. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to have to do. So I'll just edit out the travel.
Doesn't seem like I'm getting...
And I'll be back in a second. Alright, so it's directing me to this cart. Cart to the location shown on your map. This is in Glenumbra, just right outside of Daggerfall. And it's taking me to Rivenspire. To the Erokii Ruins. You know what? I'd better grab that way shrine while I'm here. Now, when we meet up with Lyranth, this character has not done Cold Harbor, nor the Flames of Ambition dungeon. So Lyranth, he's never met Lyranth before, so she's not going to recognize him. But if you play through this on a character that has done those quest lines, you may get different dialogue. Alright, so this is probably a quest for the delve itself.
This is too much. Do I look like some kind of powerful sorceress to you? No, I'm just an apprentice.
As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna leave her alone. I can do the actual delve later, but for now, I really just wanna do the prologue quest. Go up the stairs, turn left.
Fan out.
Almost there.
What interest does a Dagon cult have in this place? Flee?
Do your worst, Dremora. I'll tell you nothing.
I'll squeeze the knowledge out of you. Damn. I forgot how fragile mortals can be. I sense. Yes. You are the mortal I sent for, and not a moment too soon. Good. I attempted to get this Mehrunes Dagon cultist to enlighten me. He refused. I may have insisted a bit too vigorously.
Yeah, I'd
but
say
it was
so.
his own fault.
Why is the Daedra asking me for help?
Technically, I am a dremora. But yes, my origins are Daedric. I was investigating the activities of these followers of Mehrunes Dagon when I ran into an obstacle. It pains me to admit it, but this requires a mortal's touch. I need assistance.
What kind of assistance are we talking about?
An Imperial cache lies beyond that concealed doorway. Unfortunately, the entrance has been warded to prevent anyone, including those of my kind, from passing through. I require a capable mortal to shatter the ward so we can see what's hidden inside.
How do I shatter the ward?
Take this amulet. I went to great trouble to acquire it. With it, you should be able to shatter the ward and open the hidden storehouse. We must find the secrets locked inside before the Dagonists do. The fate of your world hangs in the balance.
Alright, I'll try to shatter the ward.
The amulet should allow you to remove the ward so we may enter the concealed annex. I had it specifically constructed just for this purpose, but it will only function for a mortal. Hurry now. I haven't got all day.
What do you hope to find in the concealed annex?
I acquired a map from the Mehrunes Dagon cultists that indicates an Imperial cache is hidden inside. I want to reach that cache before they do, and find out what Emperor Leovic thought was important enough to hide from mortals and Daedra alike.
You mentioned the fate of the world. Care to elaborate?
Don't the actions of the Daedric princes when turned in this direction always concern the fate of this particular ball of mud.
Pretty much.
The Longhouse Emperors have protected a secret for 3 generations. A secret that involves Mehrunes Dagon.
And you think that secret is dangerous?
A secret guarded from mortals and Daedra alike that involves the Prince of Destruction? I do not think the threat could be any more clear if they painted us a picture. What form that threat will take, however, that is what I hope to ascertain.
Why do you care? I thought all Daedra were evil.
How remarkably narrow-minded you mortals can be. What is your definition of evil? Do I care for the lives of mortals? No. Do you care for the lives of ants that crawl beneath your feet? Our interests are aligned at this time. That should suffice.
You know, it really isn't in character for my character to say this, like I thought all Daedra were evil, because he knows that Azura is not evil. He had some interactions with her in Vardenfell, but oh well. If the ward is in place, why are you concerned about the cultists reaching the cache first?
I saw the Dagonists use magic to temporarily disable the ward. Their power is limited, however, and the ward reasserted itself before I could follow them. Only power akin to the amulet can totally destroy the ward.
Where did you get the amulet you gave me?
Do you assume I am without resources? That I do not have connections in both the Mundus and throughout the plains of Oblivion? I have given you the amulet, and it will do its job. Nothing else matters, little mortal.
Why don't you just use the amulet yourself? Why do you need me?
The protective ward is deadly to Daedra. As a mortal, you are perfectly immune to any such dangers. The ward simply bars your way. Besides, the amulet can only be used by a mortal. That's part of the reason it can destroy the ward.
So the ward won't hurt me?
As a mortal, you are immune to the harmful effects of the protective ward. As long as it is in place, however, it will prevent either of us from passing through the warded doorway. That is its primary function, after all.
Who's Mehrunes Dagon?
Mehrunes Dagon is one of the Daedric princes, the Lords of Oblivion. Specifically, he is the Prince of Destruction, Revolution, and Ambition.
Uh-oh.
Natural disasters are his forte, though some consider him nothing more than a god of bloodshed and betrayal.
Yeah, sounds like it. Why do the activities of a Mehrunes Dagon cult concern you?
Concern? I am not concerned. I am curious. Secrets intrigue me. If anyone should be concerned, little mortal, it is you.
Why should I be concerned?
When a cult devoted to the god of destruction performs mysterious deeds upon your doorstep, there's a good chance your home will soon be engulfed in fire, devoured by earthquakes, or submerged in a raging flood. And by your home, I mean Nirn.
Okay, fair enough. I'm concerned now. Alright, let's see if we can get rid of this barrier.
The ward has fallen. Let us see what waits inside.
Easy enough. Any lore books here? Ooh, increase my dual wield. Good.
I sense more wards ahead. Deal with them. I shall wait here.
Okay. Map of Grotwood? Oh. This map depicts the region of Grotwood and marks the location of an alien ruin. Alright. Let's see what else we can find in here. Emperor's Scroll. A scroll bearing the seal of Emperor Leovic. The scroll has been magically secured to prevent anyone from opening it and reading its contents. Alright, here's another one. Vault schematics. Architectural plans for some sort of arcane vault, presumably to hold something of immense power. Alright, Lyranth, I've found a bunch of stuff.
You destroyed the wards. I felt each one shatter in turn. Well done, little mortal. Now tell me, what did you find?
I found a scroll bearing the seal of Emperor Leovic, schematics for a vault, and a map of Grotwood.
Let me see them. A collection of apparently mundane items, at least on the surface. But look at this scroll. It not only bears the seal of the last Longhouse Emperor, it has been ensorcelled so that it cannot be unfurled or read. Interesting.
What do you make of the schematics?
Architectural plans from the looks of it. And not the mundane engineering so common to your world. No. These plans include powerful Daedric elements. Some sort of vault, obviously. Strengthened and enhanced by a complex arcane matrix. Intriguing.
And what do you think the map signifies?
It marks a location in Grotwood. Nay Salas. Another ruin. And perhaps another annex. I'll open a portal to take you there. Keep the amulet. It retains power enough to deal with a few more wards. While you search, I shall try to read the scroll.
Okay.
This portal will take you to Nay Salas. Raid the caches while I deal with the ensorcelled scroll.
Alright. I'm glad we didn't have to travel to Grotwood on our own. That would take a while. I doubt I even have a way shrine open. Deep inside enemy territory here.
Trust me, Thaindil. Magical transport is the only way this many Redguard could have appeared here so suddenly. We need to cut them off before an entire army is on
they're
our
talking
torso.
about red guards. I better get out of here. They're on to me. They realize there's
One
red
more step
guards.
and you get an arrow in the knee. Hey, you don't look like a cultist.
No, I'm not a cultist.
Damn it all to Hermaeus Mora's nether regions. If you aren't one of the damn cultists and you aren't one of the Covenant soldiers, then what in the name of Oblivion's stinky armpit are you doing down here?
I'm looking for Imperial caches in a hidden annex chamber.
Imperial caches? Really? That's funny. That's exactly what brought me here. But then I found this band of wood elves under assault by Covenant soldiers and a group of insane Daedric cultists. You positive you aren't one of the cultists?
I'm trying to get to the cache before the cultists find it.
All right. The enemy of my enemy and all that. Just like in the Investigator Vale stories. I suppose I can trust you. For now. The cultists answer to some kind of Doombringer Eshel. And he's got some kind of scholar lady at his side.
Do you know where the cache is located?
Farther in, I'm guessing. The cultist leader paid off the soldiers and they just let them wander on through. If you can clear a path, I'll get these wood elves out of here and then follow after you. We can meet up when you find the cultists.
Who are you again?
I'm just a young wood elf with a good bow and a thirst for adventure. I plan to make a name for myself, and this seems like the perfect opportunity. Provided I don't get sacrificed in some stupid Daedric ceremony along the way.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good. What do you mean, a name for yourself?
Cracked acorns. You established adventurers don't understand. When you're starting out, it's hard to become recognized as a real hero. But that's what I want to be. Just like in the Investigator Vale and Green Hood stories.
Hey, I was there just not too long ago before I went to Vardenfell, I understand. Why are you after an Imperial cache?
I found a journal in Black Drake Villa, a hidden refuge of the Longhouse Emperors. It was in some kind of code, so it took me a while to figure out what it said. Well, actually, I had someone decipher it for me.
If you didn't see the Flames of Ambition walkthrough, she found this book in Black Drake Villa, which is a dungeon, and we helped her find it on a different character. What did the journal say?
Even deciphered, the journal didn't make much sense. Emperor Leovic wrote it. Lots of crazy talk about annexes around Tamriel, where he hid caches related to something he called the Emperor's Secret. I decided to investigate, so here I am.
What can you tell me about Doombringer Eshel?
Not much. I heard a few of the cultists mention his name. Said it with a mixture of awe and respect. I think they're afraid of him. I noticed that the woman scholar stayed close to the leader's side. She was explaining the history of this place.
Interesting.
Once I get these wood elves out of here, I'll catch up with you.
Alright. So that character, Eveli Sharparrow, she first appeared in Orsinium. And probably... well, here I got an enemy. We met up with her in the Flames of Ambition walkthrough, but there's probably even more unique dialogue if you've done Orsinium first.
Circle around!
I'm having a lot of trouble playing this character because I just changed the build. Since the update hit, I had to redo all my skills. I'm having to get used to this new build. Alright, where's my destination? Over here. Okay. The reason I wanted to do this on a different character is because the previous time I did a walkthrough, a lot of people said they had trouble with the final boss. This was the Markarth walkthrough. And I was using a character that had a bunch of champion points. I mean, I guess my whole account has a bunch of champion points, but I wanted to play on a fairly new character. I've only allocated 160 champion points, which is what all of these encounters are scaled for. So the character is not too high of a level for this content. That way it'll be more of a challenge and more realistic if somebody happens to be a new player and is watching this. I won't be playing on an overpowered character.
The cultists. They destroyed the ward and marched right in.
They did? So they got inside. The cultists got inside. That's not good. Oh, and the guy just died, huh? Oh, there was one person alive right there. I wonder if I can talk to him. Let me see if I can talk to that one guy that's still alive. No, they're all dead now. Well, I missed my chance. No books here.
Hey, over here! You need to see this!
Alright.
What took you so long? Never mind, never mind. Look down there. That's the cult leader and the scholar lady I told you about. And that must be the Imperial cache.
How did you get down here so quickly?
What can I say? I'm as fast as a leaf on the wind and silent as a shadow. I suggest we take different paths to that chamber, just in case. I'll meet you down there. Last one to put an arrow in the cultist is a sour gore apple.
Alright, that journal that led you there, did it happen to mention anything about the fate of the world?
That's an odd question. I was hired to find another book at Blackdrake Villa and came across the journal. I was curious and I had some time, so I had the journal deciphered. Turned out to be a lot of ramblings. Emperor Leovic was either crazy or...
Or what?
desperate. The coded message had that sort of air about it. But yes, he alluded to some end-of-the-world level stuff along with the rest of his crazy. I came here to see if there was any truth to the danger, to go along with his obvious delusions.
Yeah, I think there's probably truth to it. Okay, so there's the cult leader. There's the cult people hanging out, doing something, waving a magic wand around a chest. Alright, we need to get down there.
We must recover the Daedric weapons, Pedagogue. Bring me the contents of that cache as soon as you have them.
Daedric.
I will not fail, Doombringer. I'll have the wards down momentarily.
Daedric weapons. You're going after Daedric weapons. How do I get in there? Oh, okay, so the entrance is all the way in the back.
More layers than previous wards. Wait. I sense intruders. Keep them back while I finish my work.
I don't have to explain something I never said. Don't seem to be making much progress.
Alright, we gotta hurry before they get the chest open.
This ward, it appears to require a special key. Disastrix Maglagor. Deal with the interlopers.
Let disaster rain upon you, fool!
Oh. You know what? I don't think I even have my buff boot on. Took him out easily. Let's see. I think I've got Crown Fortifying Meal.
Eat arrows, creepy cult lady!
Wait, where did they go?
My arrows always strike true. Can you open that Imperial cache?
Already on it.
Let me try. Hey, that actually worked! Look out! Daedra!
Lower your weapon, elf. I'll confer with the other mortal after they search the cache.
got an encoded Imperial scroll. This scroll bears the mark of Emperor Leovic and appears to be written in a strange language or code. And then the Longhouse Emperor signet ring. This ring bears the seal of Emperor Leovic.
What did you find? Anything interesting in there? Well, what was inside the cache? Have we finally discovered the secret of the Longhouse Emperors?
No secrets, at least none that I could tell. Just a signet ring and a scroll written in code.
Let me take a look. Yeah, that's a code, all right. Imperial. Just like in the journal I found at Black Drake Villa. I know someone who can decipher this. He helped me with the journal. I'm sure I can get him to translate this scroll, too.
Where can we find this contact of yours?
Not far from here. Just outside Eldenroot. Just look for the camp with all the books in it. I'll meet you there.
Tell me more about this contact of yours that can break Imperial codes.
Let's just say I've known him for a very long time, and I trust him with my life. Like I said, he translated the journal I found. The one written by Emperor Leovic that led me here. Tell me why we should trust that Daedra lady, though.
I don't trust her. Not completely, but she's trying to figure this out, same as us.
All right, if you say so. I suppose if she's willing to help, we have to give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to watch her like a hawk, though. You never count your seeds before they sprout, my great-aunt Laurel always said.
Now that you've satisfied the Wood Elf's curiosity, it's time to satisfy mine. Show me what the cache contained, little mortal.
I found Emperor Leovic's signet ring and a scroll written in an Imperial code.
We already knew this concerned Emperor Leovic, and I cannot read those coded words. As much as this mystery intrigues me, it has also begun to bore me. If we don't solve some piece of the puzzle soon, I may just look elsewhere for entertainment.
You'd leave us to deal with this on our own, even though the fate of the world may be at stake?
The fate of your world, little mortal, not mine. But do not fear. The mortal realm has always amused me. I will aid you as I can, provided such efforts continue to benefit me as well. Alas, I cannot help decipher the Emperor's code.
Eveli knows someone in Eldenroot who can decipher the code.
So, the Wood Elf is useful after all. Interesting. I will open a portal to this Eldenroot to expedite your journey.
Good.
When the opportunity presents itself, ask the Wood Elf how she was able to break that ward. I sense something powerful.
I'll ask her. Were you able to open the ensorcelled scroll we found at the other annex?
Not yet, but I have my finest Banekin working on it even as we speak. Go, little mortal. Solve the mysteries before you while I ponder the various clues we've pulled together. I will find you when one of us has something new to report.
All right.
This portal shall take you to Eldenroot. Do not dally. I sense there's more to this mystery than the politics of emperors.
A Daedric portal? Do you suppose it's safe?
Yes, you should come with me,
All
Eveli.
right. If I wasn't in a hurry, though, I'd be looking for a different form of transportation. I'll see you in Eldenroot.
All right.
Friend, meet Baragon. Baragon, this is my friend. We've got a scroll to show you.
It's always tough to see the NPCs on these, This is the day after the prologue hit, so everybody's doing this quest at the same time.
Eveli says you have something for me to look at.
Yes, but it's written in code. Can you decipher it?
Let me take a look. Imperial, all right. Specifically, this is Emperor Leovic's personal code. Luckily, I know it well. Unfortunately, I don't have Leovic's signet ring. Without that, I can't decipher the code.
Here, we found this ring alongside the scroll.
You have a signet ring? Why, yes, this does appear to be Emperor Leovic's. At least it's one of them. He certainly loved his jewelry. So first that journal that Eveli brought me, and now this. What have you and my sister gotten into this time?
Eveli is your sister?
My younger sister, yes. I used to regale her with stories of my adventures. back before I became a scribe in Emperor Morikar's court. I worked for both him and his son Leovic. Eveli says I sling words the way she looses arrows, fast and on target.
You were an adventurer and a scribe?
Technically, I was an adventurer, then a scribe. Turned out I preferred ink and parchment to danger and daring do. Unfortunately, I think I put the wrong ideas into little Eveli's head. Anyway, the scroll's over there, deciphered and everything.
Maybe you put the right ideas into Eveli's head. Okay. I mean, what's wrong with being an adventurer?
Go on, you read it. I'm too nervous. Written words become all blurry and jumbled when I get nervous.
Okay. Okay, that's not it. Oh, it's sitting right there on the table. Gotcha. The words of Emperor Leovic, written in Imperial Code in ZE 577 and deciphered by Baragon in the current year. The traitor Varen marches ever closer, the rebel, the would-be usurper. I must complete this document and send it with all due haste to one of my hidden Imperial caches. The secret, started by my grandfather and passed on to me by my father, must not die with me. It is imperative that the 4 ambitions come to fruition, that everything is ready when the time is right. Promises were made, bargains set in blood and stone, and the Prince of Destruction does not accept failure, not in matters such as this. My steward, Pharaoh Lupus, he has raised me, served me, taught me, indulged me. Now he acts as my confessor as well, hearing every detail of the plan and the secret. He knows the locations where the 4 ambitions have been moved to. He knows where to find the book, and he knows everyone who has been involved in one aspect of the plan or another. He may not understand everything I told him, but he will remember. He literally knows where every part of the secret has been buried. If I cannot stop Varen the Betrayer, if I cannot restore order to my empire, then those who remain must carry on. Between your devoted waking flame and the knowledge I have passed on to Steward Lupus, you have everything you need to make our 4 ambitions a reality. Do not fail me. Do not fail Mehrunes Dagon. So he's on the side of Mehrunes Dagon.
Well, what did the scroll say? Do we finally know the Emperor's secret?
Here, it talks about secrets, ambitions, and the Emperor's steward, someone named Pharaoh Lupus.
Pharaoh Lupus? He hired me to investigate Black Drake Villa. But why is the word ambitions capitalized? It must mean something special. Thanks for helping me. Here, take part of what Lupus already paid me. There's more if you come with me to Riften.
Alright, I'm coming with you to Riften.
The deciphered document. It mentions the person who hired me, Pharaoh Lupus.
Alright, that's it for part 1. In part 2, we'll head to Riften and continue our investigation of the Longhouse Emperor's secret. Thanks for watching. See you next time.